Can you prune too much?
Well, if you did, yes, you could damage the plant. So take it easy, especially if you are on the new side. If you prune too far to the ground and take too much away, that plant doesn't have any way to make energy. The leaves are what's going to make energy, so you can prune too much. So never take more than, take about a third or less.
When you're done pruning, should you put pruning sealer on?
No. So plants generally, they will be able to heal themselves if you just let them do it. So you don't need to have any spray, any sealer, anything like that. So remember, you've sprayed your tools so they're sanitized, and the plant will take over and do what it needs to form a callus in the branch that you've taken away.
Sometimes I've seen hydrangeas that just get huge.
Yes.
How do you contain those, or what can you do?
For some varieties, that is natural, and you would decide how big you want that space to be. Say you have something on this side or something on this side, you decide, and then you could literally dig out the edges, dig them out, because hydrangeas have shallow roots, and they will creep along, and they will, try to get bigger and bigger. Certain ones, not all of them, but certain ones. So you would just trim that down, and then tidy up your edges, just like a lot of plants.
Should you ever thin them out?
Yes, the canes from the center, if you keep getting more of those, you will want to thin those out. So thin out about a third. So the same thing would apply to whatever you're going to take out that's live wood for the paniculata and for the arborescent. You could take that out late fall, winter, and spring. Macrophylla, you would want to do it after they're done blooming, but before mid-August. So when they have blooms, you can take just the top. If you want to deadhead some of those rebloomers that are so fantastic, they'll have more blooms coming. If you want to take the spent blooms or the ones that are dying, take those off. You can do that, but take them right up close to the flower head.
I have seen hydrangeas that there's just kind of one stem and then there's the blooms on top.
Yes.
Can you talk about those a little?
Sure. So that is a tree form. So that's still a shrub, it's still a hydrangea, but when that hydrangea was very young in the nursery or where it was being grown, it would naturally have had several branches or trunks. So all but one would have been pruned away. So in 2 or 3 or 4 years, that becomes one trunk, and then you will get branching from that. That's called a standard. And so it's the same kind, but it was just shaped in such a way to produce like a tree-like look. So it's still a shrub, but it's a tree form.
Okay, we've done all the pruning. Should you water and fertilize to help them recover?
We don't fertilize with a regular fertilizer here. So if you're pruning, you're forcing the growth to stay where you want it to be. We compost. We use compost as a natural type of soil amendment here. So it's better to, in my opinion, it's better to let the hydrangeas do what they need to without fertilizer.
Okay, these plants that have been pruned, are they going to bloom this year yet?
Sure they will. Most likely you follow those, don't prune the buds off of the macrophyllis, but yes, they should do just fine.